Alright guys, what is up? We're here in a game between Agirgis and TinyDragon. Should be an interesting game just because we have two pretty similar battle groups and that they both want to be played pretty aggressively. On the top side from TinyDragon, we do have SP Electric. We do see these two meta champions in there, but that's really just to smoothen out the curve, as I like to say. Generally though, he is playing SP Electric. Though the biggest disadvantage to SP Electric is really just this, the Void Shield, which we see on this Chosen. Here we can see 14 damage on him. Now dealing only 9. Does have rank resistance rank 3. And he's actually 1 damage off, but the dot will kill him. So the Shocked will kill the Chosen. That doesn't really make him happy because he wants the Nora Globe, but I don't think he would have been able to get it anyhow. Because if the Marid moved forward to get this kill, then it would have also meant that he's in a lot of danger from this Hook Fiend, right? He gets double tapped then. Or actually, yeah, he gets double tapped then. So yeah, Chosen dies. We actually have the Mika moving up to engage the Chosen. Reason is that the Chosen can actually only attack the Mika once because of a bash. And then after that, he would have to skirt around to attack anything else. And right now, this Marid with... Ooh, nice nice positioning right here. Engaging both of the ranged champions first of all, so they both have to run away. And we have that aura. Though what we can see happen next turn possibly is a knockback on the Hook Fiend just to get him out of here. But I think that the horrific aura is up. Yeah, I was wondering, he could have moved here too. Then he would have gotten both the Marid and the Mika. If he had moved here instead of down here, but whatever. Now we have two auras dealing 6 damage in all to the Marid, because 6, even though this is aura rank 2, we do have the Hunter Meek, and this is a 64 Nora champion. So that'll be 6 plus 6, 12 on him, and then another 6 on the Head Shrinker. Be a what? 26? Something like that? Overlord. The Overlord. Did not see that coming. Yeah. Like I said, if this War Drummer, or if Agirgis doesn't put up the horrific aura, then we can see the knockback, and then both of these might be able to get the kill. But right now, they're stuck here, and they're going to have a hard time moving, right? There's not... what he really needs to play is the Bolt Case. What? Where's the Bolt Case, yo? Alright, there's the 6 plus 6. Actually, 6 plus 7 didn't factor in the vulnerable to physical damage. Yeah, there's the... Exactly. He wanted to do the knockback, but he can't because of the horrific aura. Alright, swap is good too, though. Allows him to double tap. Is he going to go for the Chosen, or are you going to move down to the bottom font? With a Relic, he can get down there and contest. No, he's not going to. He attacks the Chosen once, does quite a bit of damage. Also a nice heal here, healing for 18. We now have this Chosen, which will only be able to get a maximum of 7 AP next turn, which is really nice. Also, he only has 11 damage. But I haven't seen it deploy this turn, which generally to me is pretty weird, just because SP always deploys, right? They just always have the Nora. And secondly, there you go. I was going to say that Electric is very deploy heavy because all of their champs are very low Nora. I don't actually play the Head Shrinker anymore, but you have like the Marid, the Mika, the Head Shrinker, the War Drummer, all at 60-something Nora. Even though he plays Battle Hardened rank 1, I think that's wrong here. I think you should always play at least Battle Hardened rank 2. The 3 extra Nora is definitely worth being able to get 1 extra damage on all your champions. Like, rank 3 doesn't make as much sense because you only get 2 more max HP, but here you get a whole nother damage just for 3 Nora on all your champions. So I think it's pretty much worth it, especially with how long the Battle Harden lasts. Right, there we see the, what's called Latch On. Yeah, but I really like the Storm Raider just because allows for a lot of burst damage, as well as, you know, utility, and 62 Nora is just so cheap for how much you can get off. Alright, so we might see a kill here next turn on something. Let's see. This is only at 34 HP. -1 defense at the moment. We have Shrunken. Yeah, -1 defense still. Though he doesn't have swap up this turn. He can knock back. So we could see a knockback on the Chosen just so that the Marid can double tap. Can he attack at all? 1, 2. No. So because of this latch on, wait, does the paralyze work? So he sets the paralyze. Yeah, he still has to. He still doesn't work though. He's still latched on even if he's paralyzed. So he was hoping to be able to attack with the head drinker here, but now he's gonna knock back and then double tap. He might play the Cyclops Eye Belt. That would be really good here. Might get a kill even. No, he deploys instead. All right, good as well though, just because. Oh no, it doesn't. So how the shocked works with the spark curse is, and I learned this too when I started playing electric, is it's only when the unit becomes shocked, not if they are shocked, which confused me at first because like, wait, he's shocked. Like, I attacked somebody who was already shocked and I attacked him again after I deployed him. Like, wait, why is he not cursed? And exactly because of that reason is when they become shocked, which is a bit weird in Poxnora standards. You don't see that too often, like that kind of writing or like idea. Anyway, this is again UD, so we can see an attack and then a sacrifice come out here, which is very likely here. I'm gonna see attack, sacrifice, or attack, retribute. Retribute should still okay, even though we have weakened spells. Yeah, there's the sacrifice. He's gonna get this Norglobe, but yeah, I was gonna say if he wants this Norglobe, he can't use the invoke now. Okay, there's the tap. There's Grimlock. Yeah, sacrifice so strong. We now have 4 champions versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But we have very beefy and hard to kill champions here. We have Grimlock, 92 Nora, Overlord, 82 Nora, and then both of these guys. They're not too expensive, but they do work with the horrific aura and the auras. The horrific aura and the physical aura, or damage aura. And these are all quite low, right? We have 21 health, 15, 16, so. He could go over here and knock back into the Wild Font. That would do 21 damage, right? Or if you know, it wouldn't because of the Hunter. Hunter used to do 50% more damage. And it was on nothing. Like, nobody had Hunter back then. Anyway, we could see a kill on the Hook Fiend, possibly. Even though... Yeah, no, he's not... The Head Drinker is no longer latched on to. So we could maybe see something like that. And I think that's what he's calculating. He has to play 2x the spell as well. I was going to do knockback here. Yeah. Knockback. Deals 10 extra damage. Also allows the Head Drinker to run away more easily. Now, this will cause shocked. Yeah, I don't like this range either. Yeah, I stopped playing the Head Drinker. Like, Shrink is really good. But detection, I don't know. I don't need that much detection ever. And I like the, I'm right now playing the Dream Eater. Just because the Dream Eater gives... He's not in the font, actually, at the moment. Yeah, he's not. He can teleport in, though. He's also 1 attack off. The Merid is 1 AP off. Alright, he swaps instead. Now he can attack. There you go. This is a kill. 8 plus 3 is not enough. He's actually 2 damage off at the moment. Because the Storm Raider will go off till do 8. Does he have an aura on someone? No. He can teleport into the font with his Storm Raider if he wants, which is probably the best idea. All his champions are going to get shrunken next turn no matter what. Or that. Okay, that works too. He still has to... Oh, now he doesn't have to go into the font anymore. Because there's nothing from Agirgis in this font, he doesn't have to go in anymore. Alright, so there's the shock. Like I said, he's 3 damage off. Which, again, versus UD is so bad. We can now see a kill on the War Drummer and then either a Retribute to kill the Storm Reader because the magic resistance is off. Or just a sacrifice again. Probably over here somewhere. Yeah, he's over here. Still not in range, though. Double tap, sack. Is he? No. Well, yeah, he can. Okay. Yeah, he can actually get over there with the grappling hook if he wants to sacrifice his Hook Fiend and then get the Norglobe. And use the Horrific Aura. Deploys another one, actually, so he doesn't sacrifice. Either he doesn't have it revealed, or he doesn't play 2, or he doesn't want to Retribute, because he could have had that too. Otherwise, you definitely would have done that if you had it. I would have definitely sacrificed the Hook Fiend and then used the grappling hook to get the Norglobe. Alright, he just dies here. Alright, so the font is now back to Agirgis, and these Norglobes will go over to Tiny, which is pretty big. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 1, 2, 3, 4 once the other Overlord falls. But that's pretty big too, right? We have 2 Overlords on the map. So how is Tiny going to deal with that? He only has range champions on the field at the moment. There are very good non-range electric champions, right? Like the Voil Stormflyer or the Voil Storm Spear. Both pretty good at melee. They kind of counter in a way because of the reflexes or because of the Echolite plus static aura. They just heal up so much. Teleports in. It's kind of interesting. Ah, he's pulling. That's why. He's looking for the kill now. That's a good move. This is an interesting play. He has to have the spell here though, right? Finds each head though. All right, cursed. Gonna have -1 defense and -1 speed. I wonder why he didn't play. Does he not play Ionization? I feel like there were so many opportunities where it would have been really strong, and he hasn't played it. Aura he can play if he wants. Put the aura on the Storm Reader. Okay with that. Is he dead? Again, 8+3 is not 14. He needs an aura. Does he have it? Yeah, he does. Okay, so this is a kill. So, yeah, this will be a, I think -1, right? He'll have -1 health, so close to a perfect kill. But what's scary now is the Overlord's going to come back down from the vertical push, and that's when things get juicy. But I like this play by Tiny, because he's saying, I'm strong. There you go. Tiny's saying, I'm strong right now. Oh, that's weird upgrades. He's saying, I'm strong right now. I need to get this kill before he has reinforcements, which he did. All right, so we could, like I said, he'll shrink all of these champions here. Every single one, right? Yeah. Oh, wait, he's actually not in range. This head shrinker is not in range, but he hits all these 5. Gonna engage the hen shrinker here. The head shrinker, not the hen shrinker. Alright, there you go. You can probably kill this Storm Reader, even though Storm Reader does have evasive right now. That actually comes from the Peaks Merid here with the Grant Evasive. Dealing 12. 12 to him. Was that because of resistance? Is this a physical attack type? 8 physical, yeah. So the vulnerability plus the Hunter Meek actually made it deal 12 damage, which is interesting. Alright, he's gonna kill them. Firebomb. Yeah. Kills the slag, or it's not the slag, the Fesh, as well as Mika. And he will very barely not die. Yeah, he's at 1 health here on the Merid. But again, we have 2 range champions here. How is he going to deal with those? Again, I was looking at the Storm Spear and I was like, wait, what upgrades are these? I play with one of 2 things. Either I definitely reflexes on one upgrade, and then my other upgrade is either stun or skewer, but definitely not fucking deflect. Deflect, enervating touch. I don't like that. At least not personally. All right, so he's gonna make sure that his all right, jumps over. Doesn't get any AP for that, by the way. So that's another reason enervating touch is bad, because you have to like have your enemy fail. Like here, he didn't get anything out of enervate, but if he had reflexes, he'd be doing so much work here against the Overlord. And then also, which is insane, if you put on the Bull Storm Spear, the reflexes, is he already has evasive because of the Sonic Flight. So then you have evasive plus the reflexes, which means you're kind of like immune to champions. Not immune, but you take very little damage, and he's very efficient for 75 Nora then. Yeah, but he moves his Merid back, which is nice, with that swap, making sure that he gets the Nora Globe, which is really big. Like I said, in these fights between good players, you definitely need the Nora Globe. Now, he needs to run away from this head, though. That will deal 8 damage. Ooh, okay. Triple Aura. That should deal, yeah, that will kill the Grimlock even through the regen. That's 3 plus, I think it's 18. No, they're all 4, right? Yeah, so it's 12 plus 3. And he has 9 plus 4, so it's fine. It's actually a perfect, or 3 over a perfect kill. Alright, yeah, he runs away from the head. He should maybe move back 1 more, because then that will make sure that the Storm Reader will hit the... Alright, I guess it did anyway. I'm not sure. Who did the Storm Reader actually hit? I'm wondering here. Grimlock takes 8. Yeah, so the Storm Reader took 8 from, or dealt 8 to the Overlord, and if he had moved back 1, that electricity damage would have gone off on the Overlord instead. So I think he should have moved back 1 more there. A bit of a misplay. Kind of big too, because now he got a kill here a bit more easily. Didn't have to fuel rage as much. Evasive, gonna kind of save him. Not really though. Now I have 3 champions versus 4, or no, versus 3, right? Grimlock, this is just a, now it's versus 4. 3 versus 4. He got rid of 1 Overlord, at least one, not 1 Overlord, but 1 Invoke. Put it that way. Can he kill this Overlord? He doesn't have enough melee damage, is the thing. This guy is shrunken. This guy is shrunken. Yeah, he did that so he can disengage. He wants to kill. With an avalanche, he has it, right? Yeah, he's gonna Ava to deal 15 is my guess. Or a spell, at least. 15 plus 9, plus 7. 15 plus 7 is 22, actually. He's 1 off. Yeah, he's actually 1 off. With, oh, wait, the auras would kill him. Shrink, alright. Now he's gonna do just the 12 damage with the auras. Still not enough. Because he's not in range for the Storm Reader. If the Storm Reader was in range, then he'd be able to... Oh, he just double deployed. I fucking love it. I love Electric for that reason. Oh, he does die. Oh, no, he doesn't. He's at 1 HP. Oh, no. He must be hitting himself. TinyDragon, just so sad. He's been leaving at least 3 champions now up alive at like 1 health. So, yeah, the Overlord can attack 1 more time and then sacrifice. Attack 1 more time and just die next turn. Doesn't really matter. Could we see another Invoke go off here? Hit 3 champions? Possibly. If he moves up 2, yeah. They're both in range of it at the moment. If he had moved back, no, he couldn't. Okay. So, yeah, he can move up 2 and Invoke. Oh, there's a Deflect coming into use. Not like I said, though, I don't like Deflect. He kind of just... No, whatever. Alright, he looks like he's holding the Invoke here. Yeah, he's going to hold the Invoke. Doesn't need to use it here to shrink the 2. It's just, I think it's just game. It's just like out deployed. It's like, oh, you're playing ranged champions? Well, let me play Arrow Eater champions then. Yeah, so we have 4 Arrow Eater champs in this deck, and they're all really good too. Alright, is Shrink up, or do we see that last turn? 2 champions, completely useless at the moment. They can't do anything. Like, he can Shrink, and that's it. These guys will kind of deal okay with the Overlord. I mean, not even. Like I said, I don't like Deflect or Inhibiting Touch. Just, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Play Reflexes, yo. Reflexes plus block, or sorry, Reflexes plus stun is 72 Nora, or Reflexes plus Lightning Skewer is 75. 75 is still super cheap. Well, he killed at least the head of Osiris that was here. All right, Lightning Storm. Who's that gonna hit with him? I wonder. It actually goes on him first. That's interesting. All right, he gains 1 AP here. Allows him to hit 1 time. He's in range of the... Okay. So the Invoke will go off to the Shocked. If he moves him back, that might be a good idea. Because then he'll get out of range of the Invoke. Alright, he doesn't. So yeah, he could have moved the Storm Reader back 1. And then the Overlord would have still caused the Invoke to go off because of Shocked. But at the very least, the Storm Reader wouldn't have been attacked. Alright, -1 defense on the Storm Spear. He cannot Invoke again, though, which is big. We could see a Paralyze next turn. Only 2 speed here. He's -3 from the Shrunken. Yeah, he really should have retreated with the Storm Reader there, in my opinion. That would have helped. Alright, there's the Deflect. Doing work. Alright, Sacrifice. Alright, both Overlords are done. There we go. Awesome, and that was the second Sacrifice as well. Plays 2 of these. Nice. These guys are scary, too. 8 speed. Look at this, 59 health. Alright. Again, we don't have enough melee here. We have 2 ranged champions doing nothing. So even though this is 4 versus 2 on this top side right here, it's 2 versus 2 just because Pincushions cannot be attacked by either of these. Like, they can just kill the head. Alright, so there's the Paralyze just to deal with this champion for a turn. He is in range of Storm Reader. Gets 1 AP from the Innovating Touch. Does 8. He needs Shocked. Without Shocked, he won't actually deal damage next turn with the Storm Reader. Well, he will, but on his turn, not the turn he wants. I mean, this can be okay, because like here you gained, you change net to AP. And if you get 2, then you're changing net 4, which can be big, right? Like if you jump on someone with Stormseeker and they have 2 AP, and then all of a sudden they have 0 and you have 8, that's not bad. But I don't know. I really like the, consistency of reflexes. Because you jump on them and then you're in melee range, obviously. And you're like, hey, try to kill me. And you're like, nope. And like I said, I really like SP saying, hey, kill me, but just kill me efficiently. That's what I want to play as. All right. Superiority. Let's see. Gonna not kill anything here. Oh, will? He is? No. Okay, the aura. All right, sacrifice. Wow, that's a strange sacrifice to me. Oh, for the second superiority. That's why he did it. Yeah, 2 superiorities. Oh, fuck yeah. So yeah, he sacrifices the half health pincushion just so he has the Nora to double superiority. And now that means because the Storm Reader will also die here, it'll be 3 champions versus 2. And again, this Head Shrinker is just not doing work. And even the Elemental by itself is 1/4 range, so it's not exactly melee. It is, but it isn't. Storm Acolyte plus Electricity Aura is pretty strong, but I actually like it on the Stormflyer more because it's flying. You know, 1/3 range ain't bad. Maybe I could try one of these. I could try it for my Voil. But I really like flying, and I really like... He's evasive rank 2, though. So 1/4 range is dope, and so 1/4 range is nice, and evasive too, which is just like the Voil. Huh, I never thought about this. Can you get a different upgrade other than Electricity Aura, though? Because the upgrades on the Stormflyer, which is the champion I would change it out for, I really like, to be honest. They both have Acolyte. And then it's either Electricity Aura versus... And I play either... you can play then either, what's it called? Either Loyalty. Yeah, Loyalty or Chain Lightning. And both of those are very good. Also, he's then 68 Nora, right? He's 69 or 68, so it's 4 Nora less than this champion. I guess it's more of a choice. Mobility is strong as well, but I don't know if Bolt works. I think it does. Yeah, it's more just a preference, I think, if you want to play the Lightning Element or the Stormflyer. But I think I like the Stormflyers. I just like flying champions a lot, even though I also really like 4 and 4, like I said. I don't know. Hard choice. 10 base damage, 48 base health. Okay, Shadow Rake here. Shadow Rake can be really scary to deal with 1v1 if you have Pawn on him, just because then every time he attacks, you create this, lesser Shadow Rake, and then with the Pawn, whenever you try to kill the Shadow Rake itself, it actually just bounces to the lesser, and you'll wait, I can't actually kill this thing 1v1 whatsoever. Alright, there's the kill on the Head Shrinker. Now it's 2 champions versus 4, and this is probably where TinyDragon says GG. Nope, not yet. Yeah, this is what I play. So I play the Head Shrinker instead of the Dream Crusher instead of the Head Shrinker. I like Jolt, I like Static Greeting exactly for this combo. Static Greeting plus the Curse means everything's cursed here. It gets -1 speed. And as well as Disbelief to counter summons. And the Static Greeting actually is also kind of a semi-way to deal with detection as well. So you don't need full-on detection with the Head Shrinker. Alright, so... Can he kill the Shadow Rake? I don't think so. That moves him. He wants to move back into this font, though, is the thing. So he has an awkward positioning. If he wants to deal AoE damage to these 2 champions, then he's not in the font, right? He wants the aura to hit the Shadow Rake, because then Shadow Rake will die, but that's just awkward here. Hunter Quick. This is 6 speed, though, right? Yeah, dude, if this was 7 speed, then for sure I would play the Elemental. But yeah, no, they both have 6 speed. Transfigures. Interesting. Kind of a last-ditch effort. Thunderstrike. He's like, I can do it. Huh. He can move in here and the aura won't kill the Shadowrake anyway, so he has to move in the font. He just dealt damage to himself. That's interesting. He doesn't have Electricity Eater. Like, you can get it, but he doesn't play it here. Did he need that aura? I guess so. Anyway, 2 Norglobes, gonna go over to this pincushion. And then he can just deploy, right? Because he's so far ahead. Agirgis has his shrine still. He can just smack things if he wants. He can even go into this top font. Yeah, he can go into this top font if he wants. There you go. There you go. That's what I was going to say. And now it's 0 fonts to 1. And he can't deploy. Storm Acolyte won't be going off anymore either because of the decaying. Or rotting blows, which causes decaying. He also just dies here from the Scoured and Charred. He can at the very least Lightning Skewer again, which is hype. You don't see that too often. I don't play the Thunderhead Totem. I was told it's good, and I see its appeal, but you could VP here, VP the pincushion to get his font back for a turn. There you go, GG!